Hi everyone, Crafty Crime here, and welcome back to my channel. I don't have a plan for this video, I don't have any talking points written down, I just sat down, turned on the camera, and figured we would have a little chat. I've got my tea here for some cozy vibes. Hello? I guess this mug is too large for my coaster. I will not be spilling any tea today. At least I don't think so, but cheers. Can you notice anything different about me? Maybe it's the fact that I had to buy this regalia for almost $100, so I am definitely going to be using it. Although this hat kind of like goes into my fake plant if I go too far back, so I need to not do that. So I'm sitting extremely uncomfortably right now. I graduated yesterday. It still feels kind of surreal to say that, considering I've spent my basically entire life up to this point in school, and at least the last 2 years have been so strongly dedicated to grad school, which takes up all of your time. But yeah, I guess I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk through some of what I'm feeling about graduation, maybe what some of my plans are, at least talk about like what my plans are for this channel in the coming months as well. So my plans are that I don't really have a plan. If you've seen any of my videos, I think in almost every single one of them I have made a joke about how I am unemployed, and that fact is still true. You know, it's like I felt like I had this huge pressure to have a job lined up the moment I got out of grad school. But, you know, we're like 25 rejections in, and that hasn't happened yet, so. But as you could see from the title, or at least the way I think I'm going to be titling this, is that I don't really plan on continuing to work in the field of criminology. Now, some of you may know this. I think I mentioned it in a video, and it's not really the topic of today, but I received my master's degree as part of a PhD program. I had originally been pursuing a PhD in criminology because my plan was to become a criminology professor, an academic, if you will. And I realized basically instantly in my first semester of grad school that just wasn't the right path for me. I liked research, but I didn't love it. I liked teaching, but I didn't love it. I hated doing ethical board approval, IRB stuff, hated writing grants. I liked reading articles, but in my own time. I didn't like the pressure of having to feel like you're constantly needing to put all of yourself out there into your work, 60, 80, 100 hours a week. And for what? Paltry pay, recognition only in your niche, if you even get there, a tenure track job in a shrinking academic market. I was just so unhappy. And no matter how miserable I was, I always just had this mindset of, you know, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna make it through. Like, what's another 4 years? You know, just keep my head down, do the work, get the PhD, and no one can take that away from me, right? But at some point, I just came to the realization that I might not make it 4 more years at the rate that I was going. Okay, that got dark. I can save that for another video if you guys are more interested in hearing about my journey of leaving my PhD. I made that decision for myself this January to exit the program with my master's degree only. And instantly, I just felt years of stress and anxiety and burnout just melt away. And for the first time in my life, I didn't have it all figured out. And for the first time, it didn't feel like that wasn't okay. And I'm still working through a lot of that. And I don't regret criminology. Like, the work I did was very important to me, and criminology is still a huge passion of mine. But to be quite frank, the careers that are out there don't interest me. I am not interested in becoming a law enforcement officer, crime analysis, crime mapping, intelligence analysis. I'm tired of being in a field where the work is brutal and depressing and makes me dread getting out of bed in the morning. After I defended my master's thesis in March, I finally had the energy for creative endeavors again. And I had thought about starting a YouTube channel for a long time. I was just like, you know, screw it. Let me try making some of these videos. And I haven't been able to tap into this creative energy in years. I am so excited every time I set up this camera or sit down to edit a video. And I've realized that my passions have always lied in being creative. A fun fact is that before I decided to become a criminologist, my passion was actually graphic design. And what I love about having this channel is it's a way for me to pursue my passion for criminology and share that with others while not being forced to produce a product that I don't want to. And it's allowed me to find my passion for criminology again in a way that I haven't felt in years. Before I talk more about the channel though, let's talk more about career ideas. So I'm out here, I'm Googling like, what are the best careers for people with academic research experience to transfer into? And I discovered user experience, research and design. And it's a field that I've really developed an interest for, that I could really see myself doing. And it pays really well. And I never thought that would be a factor for me. I was always in the camp of like, if you love what you do, you never have to work a day in your life. And it's not until you're a graduate student and making $19,000 a year, you realize that unfortunately sometimes it does have to be a factor. I'm also discovering that it's kind of a hard field to break into. But I'm pursuing some boot camps, certification type things, and I'm just kind of taking it day by day right now. It does feel wrong to not have it all figured out right now. But right now I'm trying to focus on the things that I do enjoy. Hobbies that I haven't engaged in years. I'm not neglecting my plants anymore. I'm playing with my cats more. And most of all, I'm making these videos. It's not about the numbers. But, one day if I can look back on this a couple years from now and say, your little crafty crime was so unsure of herself and her direction with 6 subscribers at the time of recording, and just be able to be like, she had no idea what was coming or what the future had in store for her. I think that would be really rewarding. So I guess what are my plans for the Crafty Crime channel? As of recording this, it is May 1st. I currently have the apartment that I live in until June 30th. So 2 entire months from the day of recording this. At which point I will either be moving to wherever my future job is, or I will be moving home, which would not be ideal for content creation. And I am challenging myself in these 2 months to not only put everything I can into working on my UX stuff and my job applications, but to put everything I can into this channel. I have a vision for this channel to not just be reactionary content. I want to keep up the Wrongful Conviction Wednesday series. I want to do more sit-down talk videos like this where I talk about grad school and what it was like to live on such crap pay, and about why I decided to leave my PhD and whether or not you should pursue a degree in criminology. I want to do more deep dives into the different subsections of criminology. And I want to do other things too that I'm passionate about. I freaking love Minecraft, man. That's where the crafty in this channel name came from. I just want it to be a reflection of me. And that's easier said than done because I feel like I've lost sight of who me is. And this channel is kind of a way to recenter that. So I'm not going to sit here and make a promise about a posting schedule. But I would like to be producing a variety of high quality content that I am proud of and do as much of it as I can. I started my first YouTube channel when I was 12 years old. And I'm not going to show you guys what that channel was. But I was looking back on some of those videos and the confidence that I had. That channel had 60 something videos. And I was just so confident in myself to sit down and turn on the computer and just do it. And just post it and not have this pressure to feel like it had to be better than the last one. And for so many years, I wanted to do it again. And I would just always stop myself. I'd be like, well, I don't have the right equipment. I don't have the right camera. I'm not good enough. I'm not funny enough. I'm not personable enough. I'm too ugly. And granted, the weight of all the school stuff didn't help too. It was as soon as I submitted that thesis, as soon as I defended it, it was now is your chance. Even if I never build an audience on here, this is my chance to do something that I truly love and that I'm passionate about, and I intend to take that chance for all that it's worth. Was that inspirational? I'm feeling kind of inspired right now. I think that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you stick around for the future of this channel, and for anyone new, I hope you're excited to go on this journey with me. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.